Hey guys, Real Spartan here. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. I changed the frame rate back to 60 FPS to see if it would make any difference because apparently I found out what was really tanking the frame rate. A few days ago I was playing Overwatch and randomly in the middle of a game, my Power 4 Gear Hybrid thing popped up and something changed it to battery saving instead of performance. So I've been running off battery saving for like the last few days. I got that fixed. So yeah, hopefully it runs a lot smoother. Now let's start. Oh wait, hang on, almost forgot. There we go, just changed the Plague Doctor's name. Because it was recommended. And I will listen. So, we're gonna go to the wheel this time because, Jester Man has extra scouting chance in the wheel, and because bleeding is not going to work in the cove, really. And seeing as, we don't have, like, a whole great assortment of people. Yeah, upgraded the Bounty Hunter's weapon because I upgraded the Blacksmith a bit. Holding off on upgrading the Abomination's weapons because I'm mostly going to be using Manacles, which won't increase its damage by, like, probably even 1 point. And Beast's Bile, because I upgraded that so it does extra blight damage. Beast's Bile you should really upgrade at least once. And yeah, I'm waiting until I get more money saving. Well, let's start this mission. It's just a skirmish in the wheels. I just want the bracer because it's really good. Oh yeah, trinkets. I've got an Eldritch Slayer's ring on Noof March because it's just, like, he's my DPS. As I have marking and stuff. Haven't upgraded Mark for Death because it's not really worth it. Blightstone, no trinkets, and Steady Bracer. Because he's going to be cursing and stuff. He's got Scattering, so his range damage is going to be worse, but he has Irrepressible, which makes up for it in Virtue Chance. So let's start. We'll bring 8 food. Screw it, we'll bring all the shovels. We'll make it so that we have 2 medicinal herbs, 2 anti-venom, 1 bandage, and we'll bring 8 torches. And let's start. I only woke up like about an hour and a half ago. Woke up, had some coffee, fed the pets, random junk like that. Watched Bear Taffy's next episode of Darkest Dungeon. I'm pretty sure everyone watches that though. And I don't know how you enjoy it, but I just basically like Bear Taffy because his voice is good. It's not like mine. And I like to pick apart every single wrong thing he does.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
So since it's the first quest for these 2 units, they get stressed right off the bat. In case you didn't know, that's how it works. Wow, Ruby, right off the bat. And Deeds. Those are good. Okay, so... yeah, what was I going on about? Random tangents? I don't know. I don't bring keys here because anti-venom will open the luggage compartments. Another thing is that there is absolutely no secret rooms on this because there's a short mission. Because, yeah, short missions don't contain secret rooms. And this is why I bring all the shovels. 6 food. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. Is the frame rate a bit worse than normal? I can't tell. It looks like it's tanking the game a little bit. As you can see, the game kind of speeds up and slows down at random intervals. Let's hope that that's something that just happens in hallways. Also, I changed the audio bitrate from like 128 to 190 something, so I'll sound a bit more clear than normal. Okay, so let's see, 130, that's a 70% chance to get off on these guys. A collect bounty, how much damage have you got? 6 to 12, plus 20% is, let's see, that's 1/5. That's like an extra 2 damage. That won't be enough to kill, unless he gets Precise Striker off, and I'll gamble on that. So Beast Bile. Okay, got the debuff on them at least. 8 to 15, 14% chance to crit. Okay, 9 is decent. I'm going to be laying down Harvest, but first I'm going to start with Battle Ballad, because the speed is good and the accuracy really helps early game. Probably isn't going to... oh wait, I forget the Abomination has low bleed resist. Second lowest bleed resist in the game. Sorry if I'm coughing, I haven't actually had breakfast yet, all I've had is this coffee that I have right here. Madrina's coffee. No, it's not Madrina's coffee. Oh, I forgot. I switched off Weakening Curse for Abyssal Artillery. Probably shouldn't have done that. let us mark... No, let's just use Abyssal Artillery. Get some extra damage off. Really, that reduces it by 2, the scattering. Of course, Ren the Mark is going to be doing some bad damage. By the way, I like to use Bleed Jester, even though a lot of people don't. Because people think that Bleed Jester is too inconsistent. With the right trinkets, it is very consistent. Okay, that's a good crit. And if I can stun the Fungal Scratcher, we can play the recovery game a bit. Really. You had 85% chance on that one, because I upgraded your stun. Oh well. Oh, this is just going to be some blight on these guys. Probably only on the Bounty Hunter, because the Abomination has high blight resist. Yes, I have memorized how much blight resist most of these units have. Okay, I expected at least 1 to get off. I can use an Anti-Venom there if this does not crit for 25 damage. Okay. Wow, you sure know how to let down my expectations. Okay, we can play the stun locking game. Yeah, that wasn't going to fail. Okay, so you're going to take 3 damage this turn, and you're going to take 2 damage over 2 turns. That's 7 damage. Uppercut, that's a kill. And a stun. Oh, I didn't really want him to move back, even though it was almost guaranteed, because I upgraded. Yeah, most of these guys' skills are upgraded. Can't use Flashbang because he's in rank 1. I would have used it if it wasn't for that. So we only have to worry about this guy. Meaning that we can stress heal, because one of these things on its own is not a threat, really. Considering that the Abomination can heal himself, which is upgraded so it does like 1 extra on each front. Oh, I forget, I can't stun. That's only 2 damage. I'm gonna bargain on this guy going first. Okay, 9. Perfect. Just right. I would have accepted 12 though. Okay, so he is going to escape Cloud, of course, as he always does. That's a bit of blight. If I kill this guy before the Bounty Hunter takes a turn, I guess I'll heal that off. Who has the most stress? You, Shoe God. I will not question the names you people give me to name the units. It's not part of my job. I don't even have a job. Yes, sadly. I'm planning on putting, like, advertisements on these videos. Not the huge advertisements like the ones for 15 seconds that you can't skip. Just either the ones you skip after 5 seconds or the ones in late in the videos. I'm planning on doing that because I have no current source of income. And I need to get something. Even though it's probably like a very tiny amount of cash that it'll get me off YouTube. It needs to be something, pretty much. Otherwise, like, wow, 40 crit. That's really good. This thing is actually very underrated. So yeah, what was I saying? Yes. The fact of I need some source of income, like right now. Because, truth be told, I am looking for a job currently, and I am uploading daily until I get a job. So yeah, that's something to take into account. Won't be able to unless I have like some sort of income. Because yeah, you probably don't want to hear about this in Darkest Dungeon, because this is just me blathering on about how YouTube works and junk like that. I could make a little bit of money off YouTube. Not much, but still. I was kind of debating whether I should wait until 1,000 subs until I do this. I've currently like set my standards a bit lower than that though. For reasons. Really. This is why I always like putting bleed trinkets on my Jester, so he doesn't fail. I just like kind of changed that to I'll upgrade, like I'll put advertisements on my videos when I get my new computer. That has been delayed a bit as well, and that was a really good uppercut right there. Anyway, I'll say this in a different video because this is not the time for this. This is time for Darkest Dungeon where I need to explain my strategy. So, in case you were not paying attention, or you don't know the base stats of these, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, because I probably wouldn't pay attention either. This guy only has 50% stun resist as base, and you cannot right-click the units to see their base stun chance. And Uppercut has 135, so that was only a 15% chance to fail. The same 15% chance that the Abomination failed to do. So, that was a pretty damn good chance. And why are you losing? Oh yeah, I forget that the bloody guy's ability does that.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Which is strange because most units that give debuffs on their regular attacks don't happen until level 3. And this is where I kind of want AoE healing. Oh, whatever, I can wait. This guy cannot point blank shot in the back, of course, so I can stall it out. Crit for 12, pretty good. Almost full health. So, let us harvest. How did you... Oh yeah, you have a bit of dodge. The question is, how did you go before all of us? You have 6 speed, and we have multiple units who are faster than you. The Abomination has 9 speed. Let's try for a stun. Yeah, I didn't expect that to get off, honestly. You got a regular 12, okay. That always seems to happen to me. The Jester always seems to get massive heals when he doesn't need any. Punishment. It's 2 damage and some stress. Punishment seems to just be like the worst skill he has, and he seems to use it quite a bit in my experience with the game. So this corpse is going to disappear next turn, I think, so I'm going to mark this guy. This isn't point blank, pitch black dungeon where this guy has 25% protection, which I'm glad for. Spoiler alert, I don't like pitch black dungeon because its overhaul is not done well in my opinion. It basically means you have to run the Jester in every single mission you do, which I do not like because I like running parties where you can do like weird stuff and not have to run a Jester for stress relief every single time you do a mission. I'm kind of at odds with Maester Silvio, to be honest. You know what, the Abomination needs to heal. Sorry, I'm not referring to these units by their actual names, but I prefer to just use... In fact, the only units I ever refer to by their name are Barda, because he's just like an absolute legend who slayed the Heart of Darkness, and Pekoth and Osmond, and I don't have either of those in my lineup. I don't know why he doesn't use Rain of Whips more often. Also, yes, this fight is going incredibly slowly because, despite the fact that it's a hallway fight, these 4 brigands are usually just a real pain. Especially when I have 1 DPS and 3 support, which is basically my Overwatch matches in a nutshell as well. Hey, a move stone. I hate how that doesn't work immediately. Yeah, I'll put that on my bounty hunter so he can uppercut better. And flashbang. He's not going to use flashbang because he's in the front, but still.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Don't know why bleed does not trigger when walking through those things anymore. I guess it was because of the infamous glitch where if you had bleed and you walked through a room and it triggered and killed you on death's door, it would like glitch the game out. Which is a pretty funny time. I'm going to use a torch here, even though that doesn't increase... Being at a dim light does not increase or decrease loot drops at all. It plays literally no difference between Radiant Light apart from the less scouting and monster surprise chance. Nice dodge. I really like the Jester's dodge skill, stat, thing. Let's place a vulnerability hex on this dog here, because I want to hit this thing, and I love that vulnerability does that. It just adds all that dodge reduction that you need. Kind of wish it also reduced protection, but hey, we can't have everything on our skills now, can we? We can't have a leper move that moves him forwards. I'd love to see someone make a balanced version of that. Also using a torch here because I hate how that skill reduces light, but I guess it's what they'd want to do. If Dazzling Light can raise the light, I guess the cultists can reduce the light as well. Kind of think I'm kind of regretting running the move stone due to the fact I'm losing 1 speed, but then again I'm running the blight stone and I'm not using the blight skill much. Try uppercut. Yeah, the Jester can just kill this damn thing. Slice Off is surprisingly good. Actually, no, I'll Inspiring Tune. And I'll kill him next turn. I'll get you next time, Inspector Gadget. That's my life in a nutshell. You get a crit when you don't need it, and it bleeds, so it doesn't really do anything. What was I talking about? Inspector Gadget? Nah, never mind. Okay, that was perfect. I don't know how much health she had left, but I assume that was also perfect. Also like how the Occultist has like the highest bleed base resist in the game. And he still bleeds himself. I'm getting a lot of rubies here, it seems. Yeah, look, he has 40 bleed resist. I said 80 because I was thinking about the 2 rubies, and 2 times 40 is 80. God damn it, these guys again. Okay, at least they're surprised. You know what, let's just focus on killing the Cutthroat right away. Did the Occultist still have the speed buff? Yeah, he does. That's pretty good. Yay, piss weak damage. Okay, Beast Spile. So he's taking 6 damage per turn. Yeah, he's dead. You know what? Get out of here. I love pushing huge enemies. Like, oh hey, there's a huge ghoul in the middle here. Nope, he's just gone all the way to the back. You can't move me, I have a move stone. Except it doesn't increase move resist. That's the move amulet. Who uses the move amulet? I'm pretty sure that's like one of the trinkets in the game that literally no one uses. You've gotten 2 crits with Vulnerability Curse, and it doesn't even have a high crit base. Then again, to be fair, the Occultist does have a huge crit base. Like, what is that? 7.5? Actually, this is a 5 crit base. Why does the Weakening Curse have a crit base of 5? It doesn't really make any sense. Do not need to do any healing here. I have the Occultist for that. Punishment, of course. Okay, that was pretty bad. I forget the Punishment actually does deal more bleed damage than Rain of Whips. Still, Rain of Whips does more overall spread damage, which is not as bad if you're using a Vestal, but I'm not using a Vestal, so stick that up your pipe and smoke it. I need to think of a title for this episode, and basically, I am running out of titles very quickly. I'm not very creative, in case you do not know. Let's see, that's 9 damage per round, really. Come on, can we get a crit for like 18? Holy crap, I called it! Well, that's the title of this episode. I called it, or no wait, it's gonna be I Knew It, because I Knew It is a meme in Darkest Dungeon. Or at least it is for me. 3 rubies! I am surprised with the amount of rubies we're getting. God damn it, this blight! You know what, have an anti-venom. We're not likely to come across more tree stumps. Probably should have used the bandage there. Really should have used the bandage there. Oh well, it's too late now. Well, we'll just get an 18 crit heal again. Pack has already been looted. Then who bothered to seal up the damn pack again? Just like the chests. Not the chests, the crates. Oh god. Let me guess, rabies, 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 no rabies because he's the DPS. I'm just gonna call that right now. Yep. Jester cannot dodge. Dogs. I think these dogs have like 90 accuracy, so they're about as accurate as we are. Despite the fact that really, you get a 2. Oh my god, you did less healing than... We need Battle Ballad. We need to heal before they do anything drastic. Spreading damage is not useful here. Stunning is. Bounty Hunter, will you be able to kill these guys in one hit? No, but you get close, so spreading out the damage probably was the correct solution. Wait a second. Okay, yeah, that solved it. Can we get a 14? No, we can get an 8 though. Actually, we only needed a 10 to heal him up fully. So, that was pretty good. Can I kill you? 5. Is that enough? No, it is 1 damage short. New Game Plus in a nutshell, and I need to change my seating arrangement because my feet have gone numb because I'm sitting on them. Ah! Why do I make these noises?
Such a terrible assault cannot be.
Such a terrible enemy. At least they aren't dodging very often, which is surprising me. Okay, Beast Spire will kill if it lands, which it should because of all this. Spartan, just shut up. Don't say anything.
Nation is broken.
Things will go good if you do not talk about how good they will go. Like that, I didn't say 17 or something.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
I don't know why crit healing is doubled, but normal melee crits and junk like that are only 1.5 multiplied.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Really, we're not done yet. How about a collector? Okay, at least this isn't a collector. I forget we have like 1 billion food in our inventory that we could just be using. Okay, you know what? I want to kill this thing as soon as possible, because if we can get rid of the mark potential, then we're good. And Harvest seems to be the best skill, because these things have 20% bleed resist. Not as good as the cultists, but apparently it's good enough to resist every single time I say it's going to happen. I'm just jinxing myself at this stage of the game. I should just really stop talking. This would go a lot more successfully if I didn't talk. But that's kind of eliminates the point of a commentary.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Of course, you crit the unit that gets the blight, therefore extending the blight duration. I don't know for a fact if critting something increases the effect chance. I mean, it could, but like no one's clarified that. It could just be luck, it could be something else. Yes, just grope the bounty hunter. I'm sure that'll go out well for you. I want to keep the blight off the back 2 units because as they are lower levels, they have less blight resist. Okay, you're taking 4 damage, so you're going to die in 2 turns. I want to keep healing with the Abomination because his damage isn't that good. How much damage can I deal to you? 6 to 12, so basically normal damage. Okay, so you're going to not die. Unless this deals 1 damage, which it won't. Because, as we all know, 1-to-1 damage is 0 damage. Which doesn't make any sense, but it's true. And, okay, Bounty Hunter got blight. Do we have a campfire? No, we don't. This is a short mission, I forgot. Probably should have brought a better healer. Probably should have brought Junior's head. Don't have Junior's head, though. So we need to fight the Collector. And then the whole thing starts all over again. Who do I want to bring out on the next mission? Probably the Occultist, because we're going to need a healer. If our Vestal decides to go walkies. And, I think that was a reference to something. But, it probably wasn't, knowing my random logic. There's a 16 we need. People say the Occultist isn't a viable healer. The Occultist is a viable healer. It's just that people need to remind themselves, well, for one, that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer, but also that you should heal before you get into a bad situation, not during. Like, this is not a terrible situation because he has only 1 turn, but still, you want to heal before you get into a bad position. It's easier to prevent disaster when you haven't reached it yet. This isn't gonna kill, I'm just gonna mark. Hopefully reduce protection a bit. There we go, he's dead next turn. Let's relieve stress, except I accidentally clicked the wrong skill. Because I am an idiot. Well, not really, but even I screw up sometimes. Heck, I screwed up with the Battlefield Bandage, like last episode, was it? I didn't know. I don't know. I'm not keeping track of this. You may think, oh, how hard can it be to keep track of? I'm stumbling over my own words here. I should have had breakfast first. I should have thought, coffee is not going to be enough to keep me awake. And I really expected that to kill. We're wasting time here. We're going to take stress damage. Yeah, I knew that would happen. Why am I even bothering to heal? We're like at the end of the dungeon. There's like only 1 room battle left. Whatever, the Jester will be able to kill this thing. Actually, screw it. The bounty hunter has enough speed. In before the bounty hunter misses and we get reinforcements. I'm calling it right now. Okay. I forget he couldn't miss because he has 90 accuracy, and 90 accuracy is 100 accuracy.
So too will resistance.
Jade, we don't need Jade. Don't tell that to the Jade, though. We do need him. We should just eat all this food. Well, we're gonna eat at least 2 of it. How much health do you get? 1. I hate when units only get 1 HP per food. God damn, what's with all these shallow graves? This is why I bring all the shovels. And maybe if I keep saying this, it'll eventually become funny, except it won't. So why am I bothering to say it? Really, we have to explore all of the dungeon. Oh my god, the dogs! The surprise! I really do not like surprise attacks. Let's use a torch here. You know what? Screw it. Stab him. I'm surprised that that hit with the 15 dodge of these hounds. Okay, seeing as I cannot be bothered to move my units around, let us Beast Bile. Double Blight off, which is good. I'm gonna kill this hound. The one that does not have Blight, because that would be most beneficial to me. Except it dodged, okay. You know what, let's stack more battle ballads on so we don't miss miserably. That's 120 accuracy, really? Oh yeah, he has a Beast Slayer, I forgot. So who's not going to die recent? Who's not going to die soon? Probably you. Have some death. Compliments of Noof March. Followed by you. Once again, this one's going to be dead next turn at least, but he's going to get a bleed off before he does. What's my odds to blight him? Like 93%. I swear, if he resisted, I would have gone crazy on someone. More specifically, that hound. Yay, free stress relief, even though it's only 10. So it's still a max level Inspiring Cry, but Inspiring Cry heals as well. Which is why I like it, because it can crit. And default party order button. I very rarely use the default party order button. Does anyone have a thing for interacting with corpses? Okay, no they don't. I'll backtrack and use a bandage there. Once I have reduced the torchlight down to nothing. 100 torch.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
When your party gets surprised in full light. Okay, so we have to play the stupidity game. Okay, so who do I want to take down first? I want to slam this unit so that hopefully they don't get a mark off. I want to kill this unit. Because we only need, like, how many units do we need to have not move? Okay. Escape Cloud. Yes, this one went first, which is good. Because he'll move back 2, and this one will move back 2, and this guy will be in slot 2 as well. Really? They got 2 crits off. So Jester is going to be taking some heavy blight damage. We don't need the anti-venom, really. Let's move you forwards. Jester needs to be in slot 3. And there's the Mark. Oh, hi Mark. How's your sex life? You have enough health to withstand a lot. How'd you get blighted? You have like ridiculously high blight resist from the buff that you had before. You know what? Never question it. The world comes up with miraculous ways to kill you on a daily basis. How much damage are you taking? You're taking 3, so a 4 will kill you. Hey, beautiful. Okay, so we have one of these stupid fungal artilleries left. Really? Okay, so Abomination's gonna be on Death's Door, most likely. No, he's not. Okay. Oh, wait, yes, he is. I forget this guy has a turn as well. Damn it.
And now the true test. Hold fast, or expire.
Fortunately, since the Death's Door debuff, he has like -5 speed. So we'll get a heal off here. Okay, 7, that's good. Abomination is tenacious though, so he won't die. You know what, we need speed buffs. Uppercut will prolong the life of the Abomination. I actually kind of wanted him to resist that move. Hang on. He had no right to resist that move. That was literally an impossible move resist. Like, look at him. He has 25 move resist. Uppercut has 110 plus 20, which is a 130% chance to move him. He should not have resisted that move. This is proof that this game lies about its move resist. Okay, needing to untransform here to get the heals off. Spinks, why are you online? Go follow Spinks42 on Twitch. Nice crit heal. Thank you, Spinks, for your luck. And there's the bad crit. Skelos bad crits. I thought I used an anti-venom on you. Oh yeah, I did. And then terror, madness, and morbidity went and gave you more blight. So let's see, who am I going to screw with? You. Okay, so the Abomination will take more damage. Kind of need to heal the Jester despite the fact that no one's going to be targeting him. Okay, the mark has worn off, and this guy cannot mark in slot 2, which is beautiful. Most likely going to resist the blight. I forget that Escape Cloud can give diseases. I wasn't paying attention. Have we caught any diseases during this fight? I will check when it is my turn, which is right now. Okay, let's see. No. Okay, we're all good and disease-free. Which means we'll only get diseases after this mission. Ha ha ha. And, should I bother with stress relieving? I might as well attempt to mitigate some of it. Because I don't want to be spending fortunes on stress relief. Let's kill you. 8 damage. 9 healing. You know what? These guys are like no threat in the on their own. They cannot They can't out damage my healing. I could stall out this fight literally infinitely and stress heal everything off, but I won't do that because that is tedious, and I'll just not take these guys out for a while. Because we have town events and stuff that can take care of stress as well, we could get a good day and get like plus 30 stress relief on everyone, or whatever that event exactly is. Nice crit. Not crit really, but that was max damage, which in itself would be a crit if it was the enemy's crit or something like that. I don't know. Hey, Draco. Yeah, I have nothing to say here. Mission's over. Good. Pool's closed.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious.
Now let's go, leave this place, eat the food, restore the default party order. Okay, there we go. Douse the torchlight.
And now, the darkness holds dominion.
And, wouldn't it be funny if we got food from this? Oh, wow! Bloody excellent! Excellent loot there. Stun Amulet, which, we're going to be putting that on our Bounty Hunter immediately. And the Bright Tambourine. Really, we got this from a level 1 mission from a random corpse. You know what? Screw it. Title of this episode. Random corpse loot. And let's leave this place. Do not step backwards because that gives you stress. So there's our haul. Morely ecstatic due to the trinkets that we just got. Got some deeds to upgrade our blacksmith. And these guys are level 1 now. Photomania. Deadly. This bounty hunter is just going to become a crit machine. Naplock is a bad gambler. Shoe Guard got balanced, which is actually pretty damn good for a jester because they like to stay in the back. Photomania is really good too. I'm really proud of these units. They managed to stand up to the test of crits and blights and random junk like that. Also, I'm talking through the loading screens because I feel like it.
Beneath the manor. A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
So Margus is just going to go pray some more, which is not good. Dem is now ready to be taken out. Lunatic still has a Nui. I need to remove that. Or should I just use a camping skill to get rid of that? I mean, I could buy the cure. I could remove the yips from him. I'll think about it off camera. And from the stagecoach we have Bonenfoot, which is like the worst. Holy crap, this is a great leper. Beast Slayer for extra accuracy in crit versus beasts. Like, we've seen that on every unit. But quick reflexes, yeah, this leper. Best leper. Oh, goddammit, my barracks are full. Oh, well, I'll upgrade that, I guess. Leper.
This man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
Hellion, it's not the best Hellion, but it's pretty good. I mean, it doesn't have a bad quirk. Deviant Taste is just like, oh, hey, you can't use the brothel, but you're free to use the other 5. And less stress in the cove. I guess I'll bring her out as well.
Barbaric rage and unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally.
Don't have enough anything to upgrade the blacksmith. So I am going to rename these units. Just give me a second to find the names. Leper has been renamed to, I don't even know how to pronounce this, Mr. I don't know. I do not know how to pronounce that. And Faith. Faith is one of Dem's characters. Dem recently, like this morning, sent me a picture of him getting, like, all 3 of the heads in one collector chest in the secret room. Let me put out that picture right now. Yeah, look at that. Bloody lucky of Dem. Not as lucky as me getting the Crescendo box in week 3 along with Dismas's head at the same time, but still, really lucky. So yeah, I'll edit my towns, folks. Put people in stress relief, remove quirks and stuff off camera, because that's boring, and I'll just tell you what happens at the start of the next episode. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. How long have I been recording for? Yes, this is my recording setup. Bloody 39 minutes, really. Yep, so I'll see you guys in the next video where we'll be doing stuff. Yep, bye.